So hello everybody, it's your Beauty 87 here, and today we're going to finally get into foundation. I said I was going to get originally and sidetracked and got the Milk Makeup Stick instead. But it's the Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation from Shiseido. I got the color 510 Suede. This is the color I was originally looking at, and before I ended up buying it because I bought the milk one first, Jackie had finally did a video on it and told me I had picked the right color. I mean, it looks like the right color to me. It looks like a lot of other colors in my foundation collection, so I figured it'd be good, but you know, it was nice to have reassurance that I had actually picked the right color so I wouldn't have a situation like I did with the what do you call that foundation? The oh, I guess you have to turn it in order to open it. Yeah, there we go. I didn't have this same situation I had with the Pat McGrath one. Oh god, this is liquidy as hell. Look at that. It's just running. With the consistency, it's kind of remind me of the Beauty Bakery foundation or whatever. Where's my palette? I told you I was going to, I had found carried it at CVS, so I went ahead and bought the palette, so we'll do this another time, but I just need the mirror in here right now, so I'm going to pat this on my face, do half brush, half sponge like I normally do when I try to do foundation reviews. At least I try. Sometimes I forget I'm not even front. So since this is so liquidy, and then I'm like kind of worried about, you know, the consistency of it. Yes, I'll pick the rest up on the back of my head with a sponge for now, and then we'll do the brush on this side and the sponge on the other side. But yeah, so I'm supposed to be going bowling like an hour, but I wanted to go ahead and get, sorry, half an hour, but I wanted to go ahead and get this foundation review up. With a whole bunch of craziness going on in my house, so that's why it took me so long to film. But up since like, I want to say like 12:30. I had to get ready. Then I ate lunch, and now we're here. Okay, so that didn't really do like hardly any type of coverage for someone with skin like mine. As you can see, like it's like a light layer, but I feel like it really didn't do anything to change my skin. Let's try it with the sponge side. I think that'll give me a little bit better coverage, because right now I'm not feeling the coverage of this at all. And I feel like it's going to have to be built up a lot and add powders and all that stuff. Oh, but the stuff I prep my face with, so I use the Ofra Ray of Light primer. I've actually really been liking that one. I like it way better than that Becca purple one that they had. Then I use the gripping primer from Cover FX, and I use some liquid glass from First Holly. I like the finish on the sponge side better, but I feel like either way it doesn't give that much coverage, so I'm going to have to use a lot of this product now, which is not that great considering I think this is like a $48 foundation. I'm not feeling that at all. But yeah, so let's put some more on and see if it builds up and how it builds up with the brush versus the sponge or whatever. Yeah, but like I was saying, I had a whole situation going on this morning with just a lot of noise, a lot of, I don't know, we call it hoopla, if you will. It's just a hot mess. So I had to deal with all that in addition to trying to film, so that's why I'm just starting to film right now. So it's like I'm probably about to be at the bowling alley at like 2:30, not like, you know, 2 o'clock like I planned, since that's what he asked for. But I'm like, a whole bunch of stuff is going on in my house. A whole bunch of stuff is always going on in my house. I don't know about y'all, but 2019 has just been really shitty for me. Like all year long, it's been like, that's a whole shit show, if you will. So I'm praying to God that 2020 is better, because 2019 was just total shit. But I feel like I've seen a lot of people saying how 2019 was terrible for them as well. So I'm like, I mean, not that I'm excited about it, but I'm like, you know how at the same time you're just glad to hear like it wasn't just you that had like a shitty year. I've heard a whole bunch of people, like even Kirsten Dominique was talking about how it was one of the most difficult years she had to live through. So I was like, okay, so it's not just me. Like other people have experienced this horrible curse of 2019 as well. Like okay, so now it looks nice with the 2 layers with the sponge. I'm not really excited about the brush side as much, so I'm gonna go and pat over with the sponge because I feel like it shows my pores a lot. I'm sorry. Y'all know when Sundays and my family's here, like it's nothing but loud. Like it's only quiet when they're not here. My son's not here, or my son is like watching YouTube videos and not trying to play Minecraft, because otherwise it's loud then too. I just feel like it's always loud in this goddamn house. Anyway, I'm going with my Giorgio Armani what is it? Power Fabric Concealer. I have the color 8.75. Love this stuff. My highlight. I normally would do the part around my mouth to make sure the foundation lasts long, but I forgot to bring that concealer in here, so I'm like, oh well, we're just gonna work with what we got. And if it wears off, it wears off. Oh well, I don't know what to say. So I'm just concealing all around here. And I'll put the second thing of concealer on after I'll put the concealer on my cheeks after I do the second layer of concealer underneath the eyes. Right now I'm just trying to let this sit though. I would let it sit longer, but again, because we're videoing and I don't know how long the film is, because I don't have a viewfinder to show me. I'm gonna take my Cocoa Bite stick and do a little contour situation right here real quick. So I just kind of follow the dark spots on my cheek, and that's how I put on my contour. I don't know how other people do it, but as you can see, I used a good little amount in here, and there's still a pretty decent amount left. So I figure I won't have to buy one of these again until probably like the end of 2020, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. Let's go ahead and start blending some of this concealer out that I highlighted my face with, and then I will let the skin underneath my eyes last. I'm so sorry, my family is extremely loud. It's mainly my cousin's really loud, so I don't. But it's like I can't not like film, especially since this is the only day I have to film. Besides like I think New Year's Eve and then New Year's Day, and it's like I'm gonna be out New Year's Eve for the first time. That's about to be an experience. My boyfriend's and his roommates are supposed to be having a party, so I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that, because I'm like, I'm one of those people that doesn't like having people in my house, because like I have to clean up after you leave, and then I have to you know, set boundaries to make sure that none of my roommate's stuff is taken in addition to my stuff. And it's like, I mean, because I'm not concerned about his friends, but it's like, you know, how people have friends and they invite friends, and then it's a whole situation of, you know, like they friends might not be as savory as they are, especially since you don't know their friends necessarily. So it's like, that's my whole issue. That's why I was telling him, like, I don't know. He's like, he didn't want to have a party. I'm like, I kind of don't blame you, because it's like, you don't know, you know. He's talking about getting one of those like baby gates or like doggy gates to like put up so people don't go upstairs, since they have a bathroom downstairs as well. But I'm like, that doesn't stop anybody from like walking over while y'all like playing music and partying or whatever, and you not noticing that somebody going upstairs. So I'm always eerie and stuff like that. That's why I was like, I wouldn't personally do it, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like whenever I tell him something, he like does the opposite of it, and I'm like, but I'm just telling you to help you. So like, you do the opposite does it, you know, like change the fact that my intentions were good, and you, I don't know, for whatever reason thought it was okay to like do the opposite. As long as it's like, my whole thing, as long as you don't try to get me to like save you after you like screwed up and I told you something to do and you did it wrong. Because that's when I have a problem with stuff like that. It's like, you screw up, but then you expect me to play Captain Save-A-Ho. It's like, I shouldn't do anything, because it's like, I already told you what to do and you didn't have enough sense to do what I said. But it's like, in relationships in the past, I've been put in situations like that a lot, so I'm kind of like, in this one, I'm trying not to like make him seem like that, but it's like, I'm seeing certain traits that I saw in my last one, and I'm kind of just like, like, do I really want to, like, I don't know. But I try not to be like, you know, this happened to me in the past and try to judge the person off the same thing. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, people are completely different people that have certain traits that maybe you attract or something. But it's like, you know, I'm trying not to be like that. But at the same time, it's like kind of hard, because it's like I'm seeing a lot of the exact same things I saw before with the person I was in the longest relationship with. And I'm like, I don't want to waste any more time like I did that time, so I'm just kind of like, about it. I don't know. But, anyway. To the concealer. So, I'm going to pack this in. Just a little bit on each side. And then, I'm going to take the sponge and just blend out the rest of it. It looks really nice on the skin, though. And I'm definitely feeling that. There's definitely a vibe. So. Yeah, I really like the way this looks so far. And I bought my Pat McGrath yellow powder, because I didn't know if this was going to be, how bright it was going to be with this concealer. So I brought that to put on. So I'm going to set a little bit on camera. But so far so good. I'm liking the way it looks. I just don't like the fact it's so watery, and I felt like I had to use a lot of pumps in order to get like the desired coverage I normally like. So that's definitely a downside for me. I don't like the fact that it's, you know, so watery, if you will. I mean, it goes beautifully on the skin and it makes the skin feel lightweight and nice. And I don't know if it's watery because of the whole, you know, like it has SPF in it. I do appreciate that though, because I'm one of the people that doesn't put on SPF. I know, don't yell at me. Next time I might use it with the NYX concealer. I'm actually really been enjoying the NYX concealer, so I'm like, I might go in with that the next time. I don't know. But yeah, so this is how the face is set with the concealer. I'm gonna set the rest of my face with the normal powder. I'm using the Cover FX what is this, the Perfect Setting powder. I had bought the originally when I bought this powder, I had bought the matte one, and everybody told me how wonderful it was, and I was like, I don't like it, but it's because I had bought the wrong one. So with this Perfect Setting one, it still took me a while to get into this one too, because I was like, I wasn't that impressed with this one either. So I'm like, I don't know if it's just me or whatever. I'm kind of a little nervous about the powder I chose for under eye, but I'm like, once I, you know, spray my face and all that, I feel like everything should be okay. So we're just going to go ahead and finish setting my face, and then, yeah. But anyway, this is what the face looks like set, you guys. I know it looks kind of weird underneath the eyes. I'm telling y'all, after I do another video, it'll look fine. I'll post some pictures on Instagram. You'll see it'll be fine. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.